Hey everybody, John Lucky Loon Outdoors. Finally coming at you here with a review on the Merrell Winter Mock 3s. I've had these for about 5 months, maybe 6 months, and I put them through more use than most people will put them through in probably about 5 or 6 years. So I'm going to talk to you about them, my experience so far, and should you buy it, should you not, and give you my opinion on that. Just take a closer look at them. Alright, so here they are. So a quick overview of where I've used them so far before we start looking at the whole shoe. So I live on a 15-acre hobby farm in Minnesota. We've got horses and all kinds of other critters and stuff. So they see plenty of snow, plenty of ice, and plenty of use. I've also taken them to Prague over in the Czech Republic. We're visiting a friend out there. And we walked about 13 miles a day, which equated to, during our visit, over 60 miles of walking all over Prague, going up into castles, towers, all kinds of stuff, some pretty good stuff. And I wore these the whole time. And I'd already been wearing these for about 3 or 4 months before we went on the trip, and I figured, hey, they're so comfortable, why don't I keep wearing them and put them through some more testing? So I did. 60 miles later, yeah, this is what they look like. I haven't cleaned these, I haven't brushed them off, nothing. This is how they look. I've done nothing to make them look nice for the video. This is just like literally off my feet. This is what you're looking at. So I'm going to flip these around here. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. Keep in mind, this is probably well over 130, 140 miles of walking. I mean, just last month, over 60 miles of walking in Prague. And there's your sole. And something I really do like about these shoes is this sole right here. It does very well on the snow and ice, exactly as advertised. I've yet to follow my butt doing farm chores, getting on and off the tractor, walking around a city for a week. It's been very good. And you can see the wearing is actually very impressive. I would have expected these to be worn down like my other ones, but they are not. So you can see on the foam here, it's definitely broken. You can see those wearing marks on there. I think this foam is very similar to the complete outsole of the summer mocks, which do not have a rubber bottom. I think that's what's going on in the middle here. I'll flip these over so you can see the other side. Now keep in mind, looking at this, nothing has separated. The sole hasn't separated from the upper. None of the stitching has come off. Even the kicker in the back where you can push your other foot down and pop the shoe off. No separation there either. Look at all that stitching. Everything's looking pretty good. No fraying, no loose ends. Keep in mind, I didn't clean these or anything before I did this video. I mean, I literally just put different shoes on and grabbed these. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. The waterproofness of these and the insulation that it is built into them is fantastic. For your regular, just walking, going into work, or doing, slipping something on, your feet are going to stay warm and comfortable. Here's another one. Again, you can see that the wearing or the breaking in of the foam part there, which is expected. And again, it's probably that 140, maybe 150 miles of walking in these. It is pretty impressive. I wear these every single day. They're so easy to put on and take off. I just basically wear these all the time because it's super convenient, especially when you're going in and out of the house to go do things out, in the farm, and you just need to go do something quick. These are always getting worn. Even that kicker toe is not separating off very much, just a little tiny bit on the side there. I'll set it down so you can see how much here. So, just that right there. And the other shoe doesn't have that. This one does. The other one does not. So you can see it's pretty solid. So my likes: one, extremely comfortable. I mean, I don't have any other shoe that slips on that easy. Two, they don't slide back and forth, causing hot spots in your feet. Obviously, walking 13 miles a day in these, I would have changed shoes if it was doing that. So no sliding back and forth, causing hot spots. Slips on and off extremely easy, very comfortable. The sole on the bottom, this rubberized sole, does excellent on the ice and the snow, in the city or not in the city. I've had zero issues with that. The warmth, you know, I'm in Minnesota, it's cold, snowy, icy, all that stuff. These are excellent for warmth. If you're going to be out in the pole barn or something working, you're probably going to want a warmer shoe because you're going to be standing on cold concrete for a while. But as far as all your regular wear goes, these are just fine. The insulation is, I think, the perfect level. I can go into work with these, leave them on, and my feet don't get sweaty. But they're insulated enough where you can get outside and obviously not have cold feet. So they hit a sweet spot there. The waterproofness, I've had zero issues. Obviously, being where I live on the farm, there's a lot of opportunities to get wet feet, which I have. And on my other shoes, I've not had wet feet in here unless I stepped in too deep of snow and it went over the top. Otherwise, it seems to be waterproof all the way up to the top. So happy about that. The other thing here is the sole is pretty comfortable in and out, although now after all the miles I put on, the sole's kind of collapsed a lot more in there, so it's like forward of my foot. But I don't feel like it's giving me as good of arch support as it did before, but I don't think these are designed to go as many miles as I've already put on them, so I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, if you're not planning to wear these as your everything shoe, you'll get quite a few years of use out of them, I think. My only gripe on these shoes is going to be the style. So I bought these because of the features and the waterproofness and all that stuff. I did not buy them for the looks. I mean, the patterning's fine, but this leather is really boring and looks old-fashioned, and I just don't think it's a very good look. Obviously, they have different versions that you can get, but I don't think any of them look quite right. They're just a little bit off. They need some kind of other design with these. But form and function over looks is what it really comes down to for me, and these are knocked it out of the park. If they could release a version that actually has some real nice looking style to it, that would be nice, but yeah, I'm not too worried about it. So to summarize, this is not a sponsored video. I bought these with my own money, and would I buy them again? Absolutely. These have performed way above and beyond what they were designed and even meant for, and they're still holding up, and they're extremely comfortable, and they're doing all the things, they're checking all the boxes for me for what they were designed to do to begin with. So I fully recommend. Hope this video helps you. If you have any questions, shoot me something in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Take care.